Meanwhile, the presidential election is still hanging in the balance, but many polls leading into the race painted a very different picture. Tonight, KPIX5's Katie Nielsen asked why the pollsters missed the mark again.
Look at the state of the race in Pennsylvania. Joe Biden has a clear lead.
This clip from CNN was less than 2 weeks out from Election Day.
Right now, Donald Trump's lead over Joe Biden.
Fast forward to today.
Trump has 51%. Biden has 47.8%.
So how did dozens of presidential polls get this election so wrong?
Clearly, Trump's support was underestimated again.
Melinda Jackson is the Associate Dean of the Political Science Department at San Jose State University and is an expert in political psychology and polling. She says the presidential polling was off in 2016 and 2020, and one of the biggest reasons why is because both years Trump was on the ballot.
Donald Trump frequently talks about not trusting the media. When a lot of these polls are done by media organizations and universities, you could see how a Trump supporter might think, nope, I'm not participating in this.
If that is in fact what happened, that means the polls would be off, skewed in favor of Biden.
These are not partisan polls. The purpose is to get it right. They don't have an interest in getting it wrong, and it's embarrassing when they do.
Another place the polls got it wrong this year was in the House and Senate races. But Jackson says that could also be because Trump supporters aren't as likely to talk to pollsters.
They're not just going to ask one question when they call you up. They're going to ask about the presidential and, the Senate race in your state and any House races. So if the person who's supporting Trump is not participating in that poll, then all of their other vote preferences are not going to be captured either.
Now, Katie, there were the 2018 midterm elections. How accurate were the polls then, about 2 years ago?
So, Liz, that's the interesting part. 2018, they were actually very accurate. So after the 2016 presidential election, the pollsters went back and say, okay, where did we go wrong? They changed their methodology for 2018. Then the results showed they were really accurate. Now we go into 2020. You've seen what's happened here. So now those same pollsters are going to have to go back and look at it again.
Bottom line is it's not over till it's over. And this election is unlike no other, I guess. All right, Katie, thank you.